Alrighty, what's up guys? How's everybody doing today? It's Rushdodge here, and I got another World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition video for you. Taking out the T92 today. I was just kind of sitting around and debating on what I should play with, and I decided to take the T92 out for a quicker run. It's been a long time since I played with it, and it just so happened to get, you know, a decent scoring game anyways. Alrighty, so we got Malinovka, it is Rain, and it is a standard battle. Now I must admit, this was probably one of the laziest games ever. It was awesome, and you don't usually get super lucky with this artillery all the time, only because it's not the most accurate artillery out there. However, most of my shots, you know, I landed some good damage, or I got a kill, or whatever. There was one shot on this gameplay that turned out absolutely horrible. I was a little worried that I was getting, you know, flanked, or I was going to get taken out, so I kind of took a premature shot. And I'll definitely point that out to you guys. And you know, I always say there's no reason to make a bad shot. I mean, a lot of the times, you know, you rely on your shot just to stay alive. Or, I mean, if you make a bad shot, you gotta reload again. And with this thing, I mean, you're around 45 seconds. So, I mean, if you're shotgunning and you know that the shot is very sketchy, you probably won't make it, don't take it until you can make the shot. I mean, unless you know you're dead, use every second you have to make sure that shot's gonna work for you. So, I'll definitely show you guys that one shot that I screwed up on. And it kind of broke my #1 rule, is being patient, waiting for the shot, and you know, I just took a random shot. Anyways, here I ended up speeding the game up in between shots just to make it not so bloody boring. I know if we sat there for 45 seconds of reloading each time, people would probably get tired of watching the video and leave. Artillery gameplays really aren't the most exciting, but I do like showing them off because a lot of people do enjoy playing with arty, and even the people that don't like arty or don't enjoy playing with arty, you know, this gameplays like this really show you what they're capable of. And another thing I like about showing off artillery gameplays is, like, right here, look at the guys stacking up. This is exactly what I want. I want to be able to land multiple, you know, amounts of damage with one shot. That's what the T92 is good for. It has wicked splash damage. And being just a normal player, you know, it kind of shows you what the artillery is looking at. Like right there, I landed a beautiful multi-damaging shot. I sped it up again to get to the next shot here. These guys are making huge mistakes of all sitting together. It's awesome. Now I know a lot of people are usually like, okay, counter battery from other artillery. Huge thing. You know, I think it was bigger literally when I first started playing the game, as I always used to do it myself, and it always used to happen to me, and I don't find it happens as much anymore. And at a higher tier like this, unless you're playing with a faster reloading artillery, you don't really want to be wasting too much time, you know, looking for artillery rather than, you know, actually contributing to your team. Now, it is another thing where if you know the arty's in the area, you can definitely use, you know, a good 20 seconds of that reload time to kind of swing around and see if you can find tracers. But right now, I'm focused on the right side. There's a beautiful bunch up of tanks here. I'm not gonna, you know, mess up my, you know, my traverse, my zeroing in, all that good stuff, just to try and find arty. And right now, well, their arty's dead. But when you start getting games where your team starts to lose, you really don't got to worry about tracers too terribly much, because your arty is really focused on trying to help out their teammates as much as they can. I did start getting a couple guys on the right side, well, I guess it'd be the left side of the map, but my right. So I kind of got off the hill there, didn't want to get shot by that. And here we see a nice tier 10 TD, and I land a beautiful shot here. But you see that evil little house in front of him, and this isn't the shot that I mess up. But that little evil house there, Well, we destroy that evil little house. And it's so darn annoying because exactly what I'm saying here. You look at the reload time, it's sped up right now, and it still seems slow. I think I got it on ×2, you know, for the gameplay right now, and yeah, that reload time usually takes a lot longer. It's around 45 seconds, guys. But anyways, I thought I had the shot here, and I was getting nervous about the guys on the left, so I went to pull the trigger, and yeah, I pulled the trigger as I moved to the left a little bit, and turns out the house was in the way. And that's what I mean. I mean, if you're gonna die, if you're gonna get hit by these guys on the side here anyways, there's no point in not making a good shot. So I made a big mistake there. I should have definitely waited. Probably could have got the kill. On top of that, you know, a couple seconds later, my teammates ended up killing, so maybe I could have turned over here before they got too close and got a shot in. So anyways, this guy sneaks up here, gets kind of out of my view range, so I decide to set up for a shotgun just in case. And my team did actually a pretty good job keeping this guy off my butt here. I see him for a couple seconds almost, and then he moves back. Kind of good in my favor. I wasn't set up quite yet. The nice thing is you can use the above view and the shotgun view kind of at the same time, and if you watch, the reticle will still be tight once you come back to the shotgun view, as long as you're not moving around too much. So that's kind of a bonus there if you don't know whether you know, you're gonna try and go for an above shot view or a shotgun view. Now this part's funny as hell. It's like, there's the guy, I'm sitting here looking to the left, and I couldn't, you know, remember why, you know, I was just sitting there looking at the left. And of course I do have this sped up, so it didn't look like I was sitting there too long. But then I was like, oh yeah, you know, I thought we won the game here. I thought for sure the enemy tank was there, so I actually had to stopped and had a sip of water for a second there, and turns out he was on the far right hand side. So anyways, land a nice little shot there, kind of sped it up a bit. If you go back and watch it again, you can kind of see how I hit the front of the tank, and if I would have hit the back of the tank a little bit more, I might have done a little bit more damage. I've actually one-shotted these things many times. Anyways, getting ready for the last shot, and my team actually ends up doing like 1200 damage to him right here. So the kill is only for something like 220 damage. But all in all, a good game. Not overly exciting. I mean it's artillery. How exciting do you get? You know, I usually play artillery when I'm just needing a break from playing with heavies or light tanks or TDs or whatever. It's a nice way to have a break. Anyways, we did something like 6,000 damage pretty much. Ended up getting 5 penetrations, which is really good, to be honest. A lot of your damage actually comes from landing beside tanks a lot of the times, and you're still doing like 600 to 800 damage with shots landing beside tanks. Just that splash damage is amazing. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I haven't showed the T92 off in a while. Really appreciate you watching another one, and we'll definitely catch you guys next time. Alrighty, Rushdodge here. Till next time, take care.